with the US national debt sitting at just under $36 trillion, what are we to expect other than for crypto to explode? Now, since the last 10 days or week has passed, since the elections happened with Mr. Trump, since you've been watching my videos, we have had liftoff in Bitcoin and in most crypto. And if you are not yet subscribed to my Crypto Bliss channel, my friends, you've been missing out on some killer content here, because I have been releasing crazy stuff and there's some awesome videos for the week ahead. Make sure you are hitting that notification bell so that you and I are getting wealthy together this cycle. Anyways, let's delve into today's content, because I have a jam-packed video for you here today, live session. So thank you for being here with me on the Crypto Bliss channel. I truly appreciate you being here with me on your Monday evening, spending time with me here. That is amazing. So let's delve right in. So we're literally $10 billion. They'll print this by tomorrow morning. No doubt that there will be another $10 billion in here. So this clock will tick over to $36 trillion. In my next video or two, no, maybe 2 or 3 videos, you will see that this will already be past the $36 trillion, my friend. That is mad, crazy, delicious, nuts. And the US federal debt to GDP ratio is currently sitting at 122.85%. That is mad. Yeah, the total debt to GDP ratio is actually here, 135.88%. That is like absolutely just insane, my friends. US debt per citizen, yeah, that doesn't even equal. Interest on debt is net, and this is what keeps going up. So you can see here, this just keeps going up and up and up. I mean, look how it's just printing dollars. The interest is just printing faster than they can actually print the US dollars themselves. So where are they going with all of this? They just can't cope anymore, and that's why the dollars, and they're printing the dollars, is just exactly as though these numbers on the computer screen that you're watching, on the device that you're watching this video on, are busy turning like a clockwork, like a digital screen. So the same thing is busy happening right here. And as you can see here, the US M2 money supply is 21.2 trillion. In 2000, it was just under 5 trillion. It was 4x'd, okay? Money creation, US Treasury dollars, 2025, $1.6 trillion in 2025 is what they're saying is going to be created. My friend, I can tell you right now, and I can almost guarantee you that it is going to be a substantial amount more than that. So, really and truly, check this thing out. Go look at this for yourself. Go study it. Go do some research. But all we want to talk about right here, right now, is crypto. So make some noise for crypto down in the comments below. If you are in crypto and if you are happy because you've got laser eyes and you've been with me on the Crypto Bliss channel for some time, you have been making money with me. And if you've been checking out my content that I've been doing on SUI, my friends, SUI is great. I've got another video coming out for you tonight on SUI. Make sure you hit that notification bell, because that video, my friend, is still showing you what SUI has ahead of it. So without any further ado, let's get rid of the bubbles, because right now, really, all I want to do is tell you about Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is just knocking on the 85K door. We literally have had just buy since the 9th of November at 8 p.m. 9th of November was interesting because that was Friday. People like you and me that have been buying Bitcoin for long have been buying. And then Monday opens here today. Buy. Okay. Buying is all that is happening on Bitcoin and crypto right now. And hence why I would suggest to you that you focus on the USDT dominance, because the lower the USDT dominance goes, the higher Bitcoin goes, the better it is for this. But I'm going to show you something else now, that USDT is printing money, which tells us that we're about to see a magnitude of a flood of USDT come into crypto. And yes, my friend, that would tell us that this thing would probably drop on its ass somewhere down to the bottom of the pyramid here. I don't know. I said there's a lot of support here. But really, for now, why would anybody want to be holding USDT or dollars when they can be holding Bitcoin that is literally currently pumping through the roof here? And as you can see here, my friend, there's my target, which I said to you was about 87K, 87.5K from this magical bull flag pattern that we were essentially building. Now, isn't it interesting? This thing just keeps going. If I had to pull, if I had to pull this really from where it is right here and just pull this into the zone, look at where it actually ends up placing itself in the chart. I mean, this is not the rest of the bull flag, but we busted a support level here, broke up, we tapped in, we broke out, pulled back, found support, broke up, closed the candle, retested, bounced off of this. Where the fuck do you think we're going, my friend? To the moon and beyond. And I would just want to say to you that I reckon we will get a 110K level before we see any strong pullback. Okay, and the reason I say that is because the peaks, okay, right here, boom, to that level, boom, up there, look at that, 110 to 115K. I'm telling you, we're going to hit that level. There's going to be some like instability mentally, okay? And then, but this is the target. 140K is the target out of the cup and handle pattern. But as we know, we got long-term resistance here. We got long-term resistance facing here. And why on earth would we not? We've also got resistance right up at this level here, which is about 88K. Which is why I said my bull flag target over here is actually quite interesting, because we will see where Bitcoin ends up at that point. But for now, my friends, Bitcoin is in the buy zone. We are literally $16,000 away from 100,000. Means we're 16% away from $100,000. Bitcoin has never seen $100,000 before. It's never even seen the current price levels it's at before. Bitcoin is currently in price discovery, meaning if you've been chilling with me on my channel, you've hit this Bybit link and you got yourself some deposits, bonuses, you're trading and living large right now with massive, massive profits in your bags. All right, let's move on here because I have quite a lot I want to get through with you today, close up some of these things. So thank you for being here with me on my Twitter, on my X page as well. You can see here I've been posting things for you. I've got quite a lot to share with you for now, but really we're in the best possible time here. Even Plan B, I reposted this. Bitcoin monthly RSI will be at 80 plus equals face melting FOMO in 25 IMO. Full analysis in the video. Go check it out if you want. It's on my page. I'll put it there so that you get it. We broke 80K the other day. The bull is on, my friends. Now, let's get on to what the rational root has to say. Halving progress. Now, this was the 11th of November, so this was today. Halving 4, halving 3, halving 2, halving 1. Look at what happens, okay? We're only 14%, okay, of the way into the bull cycle. So right now, even if we did this over the next few weeks, okay, this massive crazy pump here like in 2013, because I have constantly said to you, this bull cycle will be a combination of 2013 and 2017. Trump was president then, and this was just a crazy money print back after the recovery after the well, actually that's when Bitcoin was launched, just after Bitcoin was launched. That was its first bull cycle, my friends. What do I just want to say to you? It worked. It worked there, it worked there, it worked there, and it's going to work again. We are literally seeing some of the most insanely beautiful recognitions here of where we're about to go. This is all-time highs, these dots here. We are about to go in, we literally are, massive price discovery, and that's what this is going to look like this, okay? We are going to see this pump cruise right through the moon, okay? So all I have to say to you is, my friend, this is the 14%, 14%, 14%, 14%. We have some time to go. In other words, we have 76% left of this bull cycle possibly to run. What does that mean? That's possibly going to take us into early 2026, as predicted, as I have been sharing with you on this video. You need to check that video out. I'm so surprised it hasn't had as many views as this video and this video, because that video has some crazy information in it that you do need to know. So shout out to the Rational Root for that post. Appreciate that one. We also have officially had the largest Bitcoin weekly candle close ever of $11,653. The biggest, my friend. The volume is coming in. Look what happens here. Bam, biggest. Okay, bull cycle. Bam, biggest bull cycle. Yes, we had bear cycles. So what? We are literally seeing the biggest buys, and that is because of all the ETFs, the Bitcoin spot ETFs. What more could you ask for, my friend? We literally are so bullish. So shout out to Utopia for that one, and Bitcoin Archive for the post, my friend. Okay, not only that, but shout out to Vivek. But the Bitcoin balance on exchanges just hit an all-time low. Okay, bam, bam. This is the supply on exchanges. It is just decreasing since the spot ETFs were launched. That was the high, and then this was the buy zone. Look at the amounts that we pumped. Okay, then we capitulated here. We've been buying as wherever we possibly could. It had to reset itself after it made a pump. So we're making a pump. Why are we not going to reset ourselves at about 110 to 140K? Of course we are. We're going to reset, and I'll show you some more proof of that in some of the charts here. So if you have a look here, all right, you can see that when we broke, look here, we broke out, bam, sideways, punched up, capitulated, punched up, capitulated, pull back, punched up. It's inevitable that that happens, my friend. And so, without any further ado, why on earth would you be missing out on this crazy bull cycle that we're about to experience, my friend, when the supply is diminishing and the demand is increasing? Hence the price going up. You hear me? You are not going to be able to buy Bitcoin down at these prices, even in next season's bear cycle. I actually said that we could come down at the absolute most to 50K, but now looking at it, looking at the momentum, looking at the supply, looking at the demand, looking at the value shock, looking at the people who don't have Bitcoin, they're going to grab Bitcoin. And that is, let alone what we're seeing here. The next 140 odd days, 44 days in 2012, 152 days after the halving, 141 days, boom, 158 days. It's the longest time frame, but we are breaking out. Look at where we are. Boom, trust the 4-year cycles. My friend, even if we just punch, look at this. Boom, high, boom, high. Look at Trump. This was Trump here. Okay, this was Biden. I can't remember who that was. But even if we punched up to here, and we just made it, look at that, that's $355,000, my friend. Some of us believe that this thing could go even further in the cycle. I don't know. You let me know down in the comments below. But there are things that are happening in crypto. And as we all know, Solana is one of the biggest, fattest, juiciest cryptos out there. It's been one of the fastest. It's been one of the ones that has gained the most amount of attention, news, etc. And SUI, and that's my video coming out later. just like I've been doing for you here. I've been doing SUI and its competitors and what is going on with SUI. You have to realize that now is the time. SUI is currently doing 25.4 billion volume, where Solana is doing 17.9 billion volume. SUI network outperforms Solana in DEX volume, extending its lead by 7.5 billion. SUI is superseding Solana. All right. Check my video out later. Hit that subscribe button, my friend. Now, one of the most interesting things here, and this is something that I speak about quite often on the channel, but not enough, okay? And I will do some videos. The reason you're buying altcoins is to make tons of dry powder, USDT, cash to take out, buy more crypto, invest in Bitcoin, buy your house, whatever it is that your profit-taking scenario is considered. For me personally, I have bought a number of bags of altcoins to take profit into Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the #1 asset in the world, and it will always be the #1 asset in the world. It has outperformed everything, and fucking congratulations. We have hit a $3 trillion market cap once again in crypto, my friends. We are pumping. Since the start of this video, this coin has pumped 265%. Peanut is pumping another. Wow, we are pumping here, my friends. Bitcoin is currently sitting at a $1.67 trillion market cap. Ethereum sub 400 billion. Tether at 124 billion. Solana at 104 billion. BNB 93 billion. Dodge 47 billion. What do you think is going on here in the crypto space? We have got green lights. Ethereum has been pumping 37%. Interestingly so, huh? I'm going to show you something on Ethereum in a short moment. But you cannot compare it to the one that I've just spoken to you about. Boom, 73% in a few days, my friend. This thing is pumping out of here. Even Avalanche is beating Ethereum, okay? Cardano is beating Ethereum, for fuck's sakes. Okay, sorry for my language, man. I need to express greatness and gratitude to you here right now. And hence why I'm showing you this chart, because Solana has outperformed even Ethereum this cycle. Solana has outperformed most things in this cycle other than Bitcoin, but it has been outperforming Bitcoin. So if you had bought, as an example, 10 Solana, okay, if you had 1 Bitcoin worth of Solana down here, and you watch this go all the way to this level, you would have 5x your Bitcoin. In other words, you'd have 5 Bitcoin now. Okay, do you see what it is that I'm saying, my friends? So Solana is getting ready to break out on this downsloping trend here, okay, against Bitcoin. What do you think is going to unfold here? Look at this level. So to this next level, to that high, we have another 50-odd%, my friend. From where we are, I don't know where on earth we could go, okay? But Solana is going to outperform Bitcoin for a tremendous amount of time. I wouldn't be surprised if it did something like this, 0.02. I would not be surprised, my friend. So all I can say to you is that while we've got support here, we're getting ready to break out. There's a squeeze and capitulation action. And this is going to happen by the 14th of April, the latest, but it looks like it's already unfolding. So Solana will break out against Bitcoin and make massive, massive gains. And this is why you are subscribed to the channel, because even though that's happening, ETH has had now $80 billion market cap come into the Bitcoin ETFs break $80 billion market cap, okay? $80 billion in market cap on the ETH ETFs. Massive, my friends, massive. Bitcoin is up 16K in 6 days. It's now just 16K away from 100K. It's just what I've been saying to you. Now, just in, global banks, Standard Chartered, Bitcoin, and crypto market could hit a $10 trillion market cap by 2026 under Trump. That's in 1 year, my friends. So we're basically saying that this very beautiful $3 trillion, and look at it, it's just growing. It's growing in billions of dollars every minute. that you are sitting on the sideline watching the noise right now. You need to be calm, cool, and collected, and get yourself some Bitcoin. Okay, even though it's at these highs, even if it went to 160K, you'd still double your money. Okay, Ethereum probably got to break through that 4K level, no problem. Yeah, it needs to find a resistance out of that 4K, but we'll talk about Ethereum in a little moment, my friend. With the bubbles exploding, we have the best opportunity we could possibly have here. Bitcoin is literally like a hard-on right now. We have had the largest weekly candle ever in Bitcoin, like I just showed you a moment ago. And the very interesting thing that we're seeing here, okay, and that I've previously showed you on my charts. And guys, I know I always get so excited in my videos. It's not about a lack of emotion or unemotional control. It's actually good excitement, because how long have you been part of my channel and my community? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to know, okay, first of all. And second of all, how long have you been in my community waiting for these pumps to unfold? And we're just getting really the second phase of the bull cycle started. So like I said to you, this is where I got into the market, somewhere around this area right here on this breakout of the previous all-time, well, it actually was a little bit higher, somewhere along this level here. And then I accumulated tons. I accumulated some on the down, I accumulated some here, and I've been buying Bitcoin, all this already. But I did a lot of buying down here of many assets, many cryptos. I've been buying all the way up here. I've been buying down here. And I said to you, I would stop buying once it breaks out of this level. The only one I would accumulate constantly more of is Bitcoin. Okay, even if it runs, it doesn't matter. Bitcoin is the savings asset. And if you want me to do a good video on Bitcoin as the savings asset, let me know down in the comments below, please, my friend. Now let's go and talk about Ethereum, because Ethereum has also got one of these long donkey candles right here, my friend. So you can see that that candle ended up being a massive 36% candle. Okay, and ironically, we're ending up in the pump here that I said we would pump. So hit here, maybe pull back, then find a way through to get through there. The 4K level is coming up here. That's the 786 level of resistance. That's right here. I would not be surprised if we just did chuck, 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 boom. Okay, we are coming up here. We need to get to this all-time high relatively quickly. But once we do break this all-time high, my friend, that is truly when the altcoin season starts. That's one point of reference. I will show you another right here. First, you can see here, altcoin season has been pumping. The altcoins have pumped. They're still pumping. They're still going to pump, okay? Because it's getting liquidity from where we currently are to up here. The previous all-time high is another $400 billion in the altcoins. Where do you think is going to take that money? No doubt, SUI, Solana, BNB, Ethereum, Cardano. So my friends, 400 billion is going to get chewed up and spat out easily. And this is why I say to you that we're probably going to get at least a 4 to 8 trillion dollar market cap. Okay, as I've previously said here on these videos, a 4 to 8 trillion dollar market cap just in total 2, my friend. In fact, I even said just for total 3 right here. As you can see, even just for total 3, that's excluding Ethereum. I think we could do this without Ethereum, actually. And even though Ethereum is $400 billion right now, it's harder for Ethereum to double. Look at this. Ethereum would have to get to $800 billion. In other words, that $400 billion that would come in would get chewed, and Ethereum would be sitting on $6,600, breaking all-time highs as well. It's going to happen. This will hit $1 trillion this cycle. So if this is going to hit $1 trillion, what's to say it can't hit where Bitcoin is currently at like $1.5 trillion, okay? And then Ethereum sits here. Let's go and actually look here. I'd love to show you Ethereum, okay, in USDT. Let's just say we got one Ethereum, okay, and the price of Ethereum is $6,600, okay? There's the market cap. 800. Okay, now let's go and see if we can hit 1.6 trillion dollars, just like we're sitting at 160 billion, 1.6 trillion. 1.6 trillion dollars would take us to like a $13,200 Bitcoin. So you do the math, my friend. If Bitcoin is sitting at like a $6 to $8 trillion market cap at that point, Ethereum at 1.6, that's already $10 trillion. That's let alone all the other fucking coins. Okay, you need to be, people think that I am unrealistic on this channel. I need to lighten you up here right now, my friend. This money is the biggest cycle we have ever seen in the history of humankind. And I can tell you that because the liquidity and the money is coming in. Look at how we're just making free money on the internet. Look at how we're making money everywhere. It's just the real truth of what it is. And $16 isn't money, my friend. Like, I'm not even concerned with that money. I'm saying to you, you can make money everywhere we go. And this is why I need us to truly have a very, very deep insight here. Once we get this chart on the go, US. Okay, we'll come back to you when you're waking up. All right. No, she's not waking up. Anyways, so you get the point here for now. Okay, look at all the billions of dollars that we have just here. So all the total coins in the crypto market cap add up to this here. 3 trillion. Could we see the entire crypto space go between 12 to 20 trillion dollars this cycle? You let me know down in the comments below, my friend. I certainly do and undoubtedly do believe that this is possible. All right, and I'll show you why right now. When this chart comes out, there you go. United States money to supply. Okay, but before I show you that, while that actually just loads up a little bit there. So 10 trillion, I like it. That's according to Standard Chartered. I don't know. I'm saying 12 to 20 trillion. And it's a vast range. But listen here, what CNBC segment has it all. Praising Michael Saylor, saying Bitcoin stackers have to be on top of the world with their laser eyes, orange pilling strategic Bitcoin reserve hodl strategy. Well, let's go and listen.
No, but thinking about Michael Saylor and all along what his viewpoint has been and how he wasn't shy at all about, and he almost in real life has laser eyes, almost in real life. But the stackers and the hodlers, they must be, at this point, anyone who has been stacking or hodling is on top of the world.
Oh, absolutely. And MicroStrategy was the first mover in terms of adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet. And that's why this national crypto stockpile is so compelling. So essentially, the U.S. government has $16 billion worth of Bitcoin already on its balance sheet that it has amassed through these seizure
10%.
operations.
A listed company is up 10% on the day.
What Donald Trump is talking about doing is not only holding on to that, but he's also been talking to Senator Lummis and her team, who put forth legislation to buy 1 million Bitcoin over the course of 5 years. So that
I'm going to end this here. Because all I have to say to you is you can see my point. There are laser eyes everywhere. If you've been in the Bitcoin and crypto space for some time, my friend, you know that we are about to see some of the craziest pumps. Altcoins, it's going to be the greatest altcoin season of all time. I did say this myself, and I will repost that. Shout out to the mags for that post. Look at this, the chop. We are literally here, ready for a fucking bomb. You see, yeah, this says kind of $4 trillion more or less, okay? Just under $4 trillion. Okay, I believe we are going to see $4 to $8 trillion, okay? I might be out a couple, like 2 to 3 trillion, but I'm saying 4 to 8 trillion. And the reason I wanted to get this total assets by market cap, because where is Master? MicroStrategy isn't even on here, and I wonder why. But even check out, even Ethereum is climbing up here in its position, guys. Ethereum is coming. Bitcoin is currently sitting at a 1.6. It's about to overtake silver once again. Then, very quickly, will it eat up Saudi Aramco? Very soon after that, we're going to eat up Amazon. Very soon after eating up Amazon, we're going to eat up Alphabet. My word. Okay. Maybe Microsoft a little bit harder, because at that point, we need to be double essentially in market cap where we're at, more or less, to be beating this, which means that we need to be at $170,000 Bitcoin. I'm not saying it's impossible, but maybe it's going to take a little bit of time. Okay. That will kind of put us in the race between here, Apple and Microsoft. By the end of next year, my friend, we are going to be, Bitcoin is going to be probably sitting behind gold. What do you think about that? Probably be sitting in second position behind gold. That's my belief, my choice, and I'm just sharing my views with you, because right now we're about to fucking explode, and I cannot express this any more to you than what it really is, because even the US M2 money supply is just increasing, and look at how long it takes. This is 11 years of stimulus, my friend. Look at the little blip there. This was the pullback. It went up. I can't say anything else to you other than that's kind of the next target up there. Probably around 35. So in other words, we need about 15 trillion in stimulus in the next decade, probably, to unfold. 15 trillion. What? And please remember, the US Federal Reserve helps the banks create fractional reserve lending with the fiat system with that $15 trillion. Imagine how many quadrillions of dollars they're going to actually put into the market as debt instruments, as collateral on stocks and shares and houses and bonds, whatever it's going to be. Okay, is going to be massive. So let's delve into some of the craziest news. I just want to flick through the news here today. 660 million in Bitcoin and crypto liquidated in 24 hours as BTC shatters the 84K. So for all those shorters at this point, what the fuck are you doing? It's making all new all-time highs non-stop. Why would you want to short this market? You will lose money. 100% guaranteed. Okay. Stablecoin, and this is another point as to why. Stablecoin issuer Tether prints nearly $4 billion USDT as crypto markets edge higher. And I love it. Look at the picture that it's like the chain holding Tether breaking out like Superman. Yeah. Okay. Bitcoin and crypto assets are entering one of the biggest runs in history under President Trump, says Kathy Woods. Undoubtedly so. Van Eck says CEO unveils massive price for BTC target, says Ethereum will be a big winner. The sentiment says retail FOMO about to hit. Cardano sees Ethereum-based coin decoupling from the altcoin pack. Cardano, despite all of the shit news around Cardano, is still a great project. I still own a very good bag of Cardano because you don't listen to the noise. You entrust in the project and its roadmap and its ability and its market cap, because its market cap and its community guide you and show you what are the best plays for the cycle. Cardano is one of those. It is an Ethereum competitor, but it's definitely not like some of the others. And some of the others are catching up tremendously fast. Okay. The best-selling author Robert Kiyosaki says he plans to accumulate a total of 100 Bitcoin regardless of the price. I intend to accumulate 100 Bitcoin regardless of the price. That is also my intention. Now, the difference between me and Mr. Robert Kiyosaki is that he's double and more my age. I have the time to do that. He doesn't really. But right now, I'm accumulating that as we speak. Okay, I'm on my way. I might not be anywhere near it, but I'm telling you, from what I've just expressed to you around selling your alt bags, okay, and hence me saying to you, if you bought 1 Bitcoin's worth of Solana down here and you banked it out just over here, you've 5 extra Bitcoins. You've now taken 1 Bitcoin into 5 Bitcoin. This is what I keep telling you, okay? So if you were patient enough to, as an example, wait there, and let's say it goes up to that 0.02 level that I was referring to. I mean, I don't know, guys. You would literally take 1 Solana and get 31 Bitcoin at the end of it. So you're now a third of your way. And this is why I say to you, don't always listen to these kinds of people. I love Robert Kiyosaki. I'm a fan of his. I love the work. But it's not only about Bitcoin. It's about using the leverage of altcoins to increase your Bitcoin bags. And I'm convinced that this possibly, maybe the next cycle could be the last opportunity to do that on such en masse scale. Okay. 33 trillion wall of debt descending on global as governments face financial day of reckoning. The SEC delays decision on spot Ethereum ETH ETF options for the second time. It has not been launched. Okay. Top analyst says Bitcoin on an unstoppable path, predicts Ethereum rallies incoming in the weeks. Billionaire Warren Buffett fumbles $40 billion after dumping Apple, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Chase, and Goldman Sachs early. I have to laugh here. I don't know what he's doing, but what happens is he decides he's going to take that $40 billion and dump it into Bitcoin because Bitcoin has outperformed all of those stocks. Okay? Look at Bitcoin, 6.1%. Bitcoin is outperforming even gold. Okay? It's outperforming all of this, my friends, by 6 to 7x on the daily. Compounding interest is what Mr. Warren Buffett loves. So that's why I say to you, yes, they have built billions and they're good businessmen and they're good entrepreneurs, but their time was left behind the COVID-19 pre-Bitcoin era. We are now in the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, Web3, Web2 technology era. And if you have not been part of my Crypto Bliss channel, I've been showing you these. You're mining money for free. This thing could be worth $600 million down the line, whatever it is that each one of you have and you're holding. You could turn $100 into $1.5 million. You could 1,000x your money. This is what I'm saying to you, my friends. Could XRP hit $10,000? I don't actually freaking know. Shall we go and have a little bit of a fun look here? Where's XRP here? And this is why I mean, guys, this is like just to be very, very realistic here. I'm gonna just say let's just say you bought $100. So you got 200 here. So you got $110 worth of XRP today. In order for XRP to get a $10,000 price, okay, you're literally converting $100 into $2 million. And this market cap would on its own be $568 trillion. That's what I'm saying to you. That's unfucking fathomable right now. Okay. It's unlikely if XRP is going to hit a $10,000 price. Get with it. Get realistic. Okay. That's what I mean. So yes, I make videos like this for you. Okay. Because there is possibilities. Nothing is impossible, but just the truth be said, my friends, we are literally seeing massive, massive, massive moves on Bitcoin. And if you have not yet seen this, okay, we are just breaking into the hodl phase on Bitcoin right now. Hodl right now. Just hodl, just hodl, just hodl, just hodl some, hodl some, hodl some, hodl some. My friends, just hodl some, because we could be heading up to 300 to $500,000. Okay, you can see that. This undoubtedly, look at where this line is now, my friends. It's broken through all the highs. We are a long way away from breaking it, from coming back down. And the same thing with Ethereum right now. We're actually in the steady position for Ethereum, actually convincingly so. Could we hit like I said, I mean, look at that, 14,000. I mean, Ethereum could hit anything between a $10,000 to $20,000 price in this cycle coming up to this area here with the Trump administration. Now, like I said to you, we are not yet in the altcoin season. We are working our way up, but you've seen how altcoins are pumping. You've been seeing how altcoins are pumping, okay? you've been seeing how altcoins, and I actually sold my Dodge bag a little while ago. I sold my Dodge to buy SUI. Interesting. And Dodge has even outperformed SUI. So you live and you learn, and you like, it is what it is. I even considered selling some of my Chainlink, but it's still early. So don't become irrational. Set yourself up in the right way so that you know when you're going to start taking profits, when you want to consider start taking profits once the altcoin season goes through the blow. Because once we start pulling back, and let's go and look at Bitcoin dominance here, guys. Because Bitcoin dominance, ironically, and I have to point this out very clearly so, okay? So now we've had an engulfing candle. We've had multiple engulfing candles turn back up and shot through the fucking moon. I honestly think we're still going to go up. I think we could hit the 62%, okay? I even have said to you that we could even come up to the 72% on this before, which would still make it Bitcoin season only. So we would sit around here and it would still be Bitcoin season. It wouldn't be altcoin season yet. But yet altcoin season will be pumping because Bitcoin is pumping. So imagine when altcoin season starts, where those coins are going to be. You're going to be fucking mega thousands, tens of thousands of billions of dollars, trillions of dollars is going to be coming into this market space. All right. So now that I think you're getting the point that I'm trying to make with you, even though we've had an engulfing, like there's my actual target, 62.3, okay? Like in the circle. We're in the circle now. We've entered the circle. I think we could go beyond. But what I do want to point out to you right here, okay, is there's highs there, like I've said, but now there are highs there. Look at that, to that, okay? And now look at our interesting stochastic RSI. Can you guys see something? This is starting to look like bearish divergence. In other words, higher highs action price, lower highs on the stochastic RSI. That is bearish divergence with an engulfing candle. So maybe we have one last pump up in Bitcoin to get Bitcoin to the $110,000, $140,000 level, okay? And then we see the turnaround pull back, okay? At that point, that will be altcoin season. And your crypto bags will then absolutely pump through the moon and beyond. And just like I've been sharing with you over the last few days, my friends, I did share with you this one that I've gone through. This is a $100,000 market cap right now. I've already tripled my investment in that particular project. So don't miss out on the opportunity. We are pumping. I have no doubt by the end of the year, we could even possibly see this. And I'm talking like the end of the year is a month to a month and a half away. We could possibly see 3.5 to $4 trillion in this market cap. Okay. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned to my channel because you are going to want to see these coins pump right through the roof. You and your altcoin bags make yourself benevolently successful because you have been subscribed to the Crypto Bliss channel. And of course, we're seeing some of the most crazy moves that we have seen in the history. You trade your altcoins against Bitcoin, okay? So that you can make stacks on your Bitcoin. Even if this thing only 10x's from here, even if it only 3x's, even if it only 1x's, you doubled your Bitcoin, you took 1 to 2. You can't even do that right now, trading it or buying it up, unless you have that kind of liquidity, my friends. So, yeah, oof, I guess you see what it is that I'm saying to you now. Bitcoin is going up. And if we have a look at this cup and handle, and cup, not quite a handle that's positioned out of there, and a descending channel, this is the next target, the 1.618. And that is just really the next target, 110,000. We will sit here at that point. Don't be fooled. We will sit or pull back. If we pull back, we're probably going to pull back from 110 to somewhere, could even come back down to 70,000. And you may not like the sound of that, but we could come back all the way 40 grand, like a 50% return before we make the next fucking ridiculous smash through here. The 2.618 could do the same. Sit here for a little moment, punch up here, sit here, punch up. 4.618. That's $286,000 in in Bitcoin price to the 4.61H, which we generally reach in the peak of the bull cycle, but we could explode a little bit more up to the 300, 350, $500,000 level. I don't know, guys. I can't tell you. But what I do and what I can tell you is that Bitcoin is literally making its way through the roof here right now. And if you have a look on the monthly time frame, you know, we're on 11/11 today, just by the way. This candle is already like a mofo long, okay? And we have probably, like I've showed you in this here, we probably have an estimated about 13 green bars, because on average, the green bars on the uptrend after the breakout of the high are between 12 to 15, which on average is about 13. We're only on number one. Number one. In other words, we have a whole year of bullish fucking action. Yes, we can drop here for 2 months at a time. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. You've made some money. Take some profits. What are you waiting for? Let's take a small amount of profits. Hey, I love you all. Hope you've enjoyed this video tonight. If you have, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Please, we are about to break into the 85K level. And without a doubt, in the next 2 to 3 days, my friends, we're probably going to be sitting up here at the $90,000 to $95,000 level. I can tell you something. This has been a dream come true for me. It's been a dream come true for my family. And it's been a dream come true for us in our lives and our businesses. And we have done exceptionally well to make this happen for ourselves, for our families. We are making good money. And yeah, I hope you are too. So sharing love, light, and warmth with you out there, to all those people out there that have nothing. I really hope that you keep warm and you are fed in some way or another. Allow the universe to align with you and direct to you. But thank you to you, my special community member, for having the ability to come over to my channel, be simple, humble, and make good fucking gains with me on this channel. So I appreciate you. Thanks for being here with me. And yeah, let's see if you have 1 or 2 comments here on the bolster. Loving you, gents. Loving you. Capri says, loving you, Nick Shafar. Brilliant, gents. Love you all. You take care. You have yourself a brilliant evening ahead. Okay, we'll see you on the next one.